Hello, I am Emily Dingman, a nutrition-obsessed mom who loves talking about feeding kids. The most recent 2020 to 2025 Dietary Guidelines had some exciting updates, and today we are going to break down what the updates mean for babies specifically. I'm so happy to partner with the National Turkey Federation to break down the updates for you and share some ways that you can incorporate these nutrition recommendations into your little one's daily life. Until now, the dietary guidelines have never really shared specific recommendations for infants, babies, and toddlers, but we now know that this is a really important stage for establishing healthy eating habits that can last a lifetime. So it's great that they have been included, and I think a little overdue. So what do the guidelines recommend? The main takeaway is that the time between 6 months and 2 years is a really important time to feed babies and toddlers a variety of nutrient-dense foods like veggies, fruits, grains, and proteins. Turkeys, of course, included. Here's an excerpt from the guidelines. At 6 months, infants should be introduced to nutrient-dense complementary foods. Encourage infants and toddlers to consume a variety of foods from all food groups. Include foods rich in iron and zinc, particularly for infants fed human milk. So let's go over iron and zinc. Zinc is an essential nutrient that our body does not make, so we need to get it through food. Foods like dairy, eggs, seeds and nuts, legumes, and meats like beef and turkey are all good sources. Iron stores start to run out at about 6 months of age, so that's why it's specifically called out, and it's another essential nutrient that we have to get through food. The type of iron that's found in meat, fish, and poultry is preferred as it's easier for our bodies to absorb. But of course, variety is always good. So now that we know what babies, and really adults too, need, how do we do it? I would suggest that you think outside of the box when it comes to feeding babies. The benefit of this is that it will help them to become adventurous eaters, expose them to new foods and flavors, and ensure that they are consuming the nutrients that they need. While many baby foods are made with an applesauce-like base, and it's totally fine for convenience, I love to infuse a little more flavor into the baby food, and they love it too. Babies can eat flavorful food that's been seasoned, but there's no need to add salt, sugar, and of course honey to foods quite yet. So what does turkey for babies look like? I'm going to show you how to serve turkey to babies in 3 different ways. Here we have a traditional baby food puree, but instead of making it sweet and bland, we're adding lots of flavor with roasted vegetables, turkey breast, and some seasonings. If you're going with a baby-led weaning approach, simply cut the roasted turkey and roasted veggies into finger-sized pieces. Here we have a sweet potato and turkey stew, and my kids went crazy for this when they were babies. It's slightly savory, slightly sweet, and it's made with ground turkey, sweet potatoes, tomato paste, peanut butter, trust me, and plenty of seasonings.